so what I do is I mainly assist with chat sessions, which are exercises focused on holding conversations and speaking in English. And I also host some encounters, which are group teaching sessions that are a little more focused towards the learner's level and are focused on grammar and writing and speaking and reading as well.
So this is your daily work?
Yes, so this is my full-time job.
What do you believe that students can learn better, like when you're teaching, and especially for grammar and this chat session and this environment? How do you know that this definitely will make students improve with their English?
So I think this environment is actually really conducive to learning English, mainly because it's very comfortable. I believe that if students view it less as going to an extra class, or they have to do homework, they have to take tests, they aren't looking forward to learning as much, and maybe they won't even learn as well. So I think that being in an environment that's more comfortable to them and a little more happy and informal is better for learning English.
Oh, but have you ever met any conflict, like especially during the chat session or like any teaching English situation, that the problems that you are facing this job and some unforgettable stories that you ever met?
Oh yeah, for sure. So I actually have no teaching experience before this, maybe just a little bit of tutoring. And so learning how to teach was a whole hurdle in and of itself. And the hardest thing that I had to do was definitely learn how to speak and explain to very beginner English students. It was a bit difficult because sometimes because I'm a native English speaker, I don't understand why some things don't make sense. So it's a little hard for me to see from the other side of the other point of view. So yeah, it definitely took me a while to be able to explain without getting frustrated or finding new ways around the actual definition to explain these kind of things.
How do you try to figure out, like, have you ever met that like situation you just mentioned?
Oh yeah, so in those kinds of situations, I basically have to take a step back and think about, okay, what is the complete easiest way to do this? Don't even worry about like my grammar, doesn't matter. Just find a way to convey the general idea of the word or the concept. So those are things that I had to definitely work on and actually actually think it through instead of just going by what my gut was saying.
Oh, for doing this job, what do you enjoy the most? Like, for being an English advisor teacher, and what makes you happy? What makes you satisfied about?
So one thing I definitely enjoy here at Blue Moon is being able to talk to all kinds of people because of the way the chat sessions and the encounters and the orientations and Blue Moon clubs are all laid out. It means that usually you're talking about real life subjects or what they think about things in their life. So it's usually not focused on get this sentence completely correct and like recite these words from a book. So I like being able to hear about different points of view and listening to what people think, especially since I'm from America, learning like, oh, this is what Taiwanese people think about this concept, and this is some traditions that I haven't heard about before, and what they think about those. But I would also say the most satisfied I feel is when I hear people remember stuff from the week before, and like hearing them make actual progress is very, very satisfying.
Well, for after this job or like the future consider, do you have any planning?
Yeah, so I'm planning on staying at this job for a year or two, hopefully. And then I also plan on going back to America to go to a graduate school. So the graduate program is a little bit specialized. It's called Project Dragonfly. And it is a specialized education master's degree program for zoos and aquariums. So it's actually partnered with Miami University and different zoos across America. And in it, you learn how to become an education specialist at a zoo or an aquarium.
How do you know and how do you certain about you want is for going to the other university for this program?
Yeah, so I actually majored in marine biology at UC San Diego, and there I really enjoyed the subject of marine biology, but I hate research so much. I think it's super boring. It's just not a fit for me. So I wanted to find a way to be able to combine my love for marine biology, and also I realized that I actually do enjoy teaching, but while working at a different zoo. And so I wanted to find a way to combine those two, and hopefully this is the best way for me to do that.